Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here, and I forgot to unmute my mic while filming this, so this is going to be interesting. But you see up in the upper right there, we've got a new icon in Arena, and it looks like an inbox. That's because it's an inbox. Oh yes, they sent me some messages, and as you can see, I don't know what I'm highlighting there. Yeah, cool. I got some resources. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to tell you guys that I'm going to be drafting live probably today, actually. Probably before this even goes up because, Friday Night Magic. But, yeah, watch for that. If I'm not too busy with the Pokemon thing Saturday, we'll be doing that too. So, okay, the Brothers War rages on. New automatons have entered MTG Arena. Learn the ins and outs of these new cards and special events, joining the Alchemy queue, and more. We've attached 6 Alchemy the Brothers War packs to help you get started. So, that's what that paperclip was. They actually sent an attachment. Oh, apparently I'm reading faster than myself in reality. Shocker. So, that's interesting. They also had some, downtime compensation. One of them is one of the ones above, spoiler alert. And the other one is on a code. I don't remember the code. Go look it up on some code wiki. But, eventually I hit claim, I assume. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. See, I finally clicked the claim button. Totally didn't just edit out a minute of me not knowing what the heck I was saying. So Explore Anthology 2, one of the worst things ever in the history of the game, is out. And, yeah, unclaimed rewards will be automatically claimed upon message expiration, which is kind of nice. So if you miss it, you'll still get it, allegedly, if it works. We'll see. So they're talking about the wastes, and they say, of course, the full art versions will be purchasable, but, oh, how charitable of them to give me that. All right, what else we got in the old mailbox? Patch notes, okay. The little icon means it'll open a browser. I don't really care what the patch notes are. It's probably just them describing that they added in a messaging system. Oh yeah, I was pointing out that the X doesn't do anything in the top right. You can just click anywhere and it closes, which is kind of annoying. All right, then we've got the last one, a message from customer support. Oh boy, we apologize for the recent disruptions that have impacted your play experience. I know, I'm sure they were carrying all the marble blocks back to the server. Whatever. These issues should now be resolved. I didn't really see any issues, but they had 2, I guess, pretty big outages for a couple hours. Must have been when I was at work or something. I don't know. So thank you for your patience. What will be attached to this one? Let's find out. Okay. 1,000 coins and 3k XP. That is 3 days worth. I know the servers weren't offline for 3 days. I would have noticed that. Oh boy, guys, I got some fortune cookies in the background. If your timer fuse runs down, you'll automatically use one of your 30-second extensions if available, and also you're a dick if you do that, and you should probably just play faster. Let's see, what else? Come on. You can assign specific pet sleeves, emotes, and avatars on a per-deck basis. By the way, one of the cooler things they've added to Arena lately, they have made some really cool feature updates, but haven't fixed the actual problem that's keeping people away, which is standard constructed gameplay. Also, they obviously ruined Historic, and they never got Pioneer done and all this other stuff, but yeah, all the anthology crap, it's really something. I actually wanted to show off one of those features. Check this out. It's a set collection under profile, and it'll tell you, very poorly if you ask me based on the color coding in the circle, how much of each set you've collected. So if you click on each one, it'll tell you, this is, collect 1x of every common, and then it goes to 2, 3, and then 4. So it'll be above blue if you're above blue, but I'm not sure. Guild of Ravnica, obviously pretty heavy there. So 207 out of 220 for the rares, and 16 out of 18 for the mythics, just 1 of each. Now, how much further past that are you? I mean, you look at the other ones, they have a blue behind it. I think that means you've fully completed 3. I don't know. It's not the clearest thing in the world, but you can kind of look at a glance wow, I didn't open much M20. But here's the thing. There is one on here that I know for a fact I've basically maxed out. So it's Zendikar Rising, as you can see. 272 out of 272. Rare completely completed. Uncommons almost completed. Commons fully completed. You might notice, though, that there's 1 mythic left, and I guess I didn't catch that on the initial thing here, so I was going to go grab some packs and show you what happens. So as you can see, they've got a 1,000 coin pack, that's normal, and then they've got a 1,300 coin pack that guarantees a mythic. And I thought, I wonder what will happen. I fully completed the set, which you can already tell the mistake I made. I might as well just get past that. So I go to open the regular one, and as far as I know, it wasn't supposed to do this, but I guess it could. It's a rare wild card. I'm like, okay, it's supposed to be gems 100% of the time, but that is more valuable than gems. So if it's, what is it, it's 1 in 20, 1 in 30 packs, you get a rare wild card. Okay, cool. So I just go to buy another one. So I bought 2 just in case. Very expensive video this turns out to be, by the way. And that is Lithoform Engine, which is a mythic. So I'm a little bit confused right there, but I didn't complete the mythics. So I open another one just to see if it's a fluke, and there's my gems. Now, they removed the label. It's supposed to have a giant number 20 on it. So luckily I knew I had 6,070 gems before because I got 6,090 now, but they removed the label. What were they thinking? What would have possibly made them think, you know what we need? A less informative animation. So I open this one, and you can probably guess what happens. 0 gems. I get a Scourge of the Skyclave. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back and look at it. So I thought, hey, let's go show the old way you had to do this, which is not collected. And then I just simply go find it. It's under Historic, of course, because it rotated out, and then goes Zendikar Rising, and that would tell you how much you had left. So I thought, oh, it's Morag. That's the only one I've got. Okay, we'll just unlock 4 of them. That's fine, you know? And I ended up crafting it. Yes, I have enough mythics to make this video worthwhile. Barely. I'll show you at the end. But now I think I'm all set to go. You could probably already see the mistake I made. Let's just fast forward to where I come back and set it on collected and not collected, and then count the orbs. So yeah, speed through this. I actually end up dumping this many just to run this experiment just for you guys, because now I'm invested. I want to know what happens when you open a mythic pack if you've already maxed out the mythics. Leave a comment down below. Am I going to get the same 20 gems or a different amount, or is it just going to crash the game or something wacky happen? Oh good, more coins. All right, another 1,300 on a special mythic pack. Let's go. I'm not getting any of that golden pack progress because it's not a standard legal set. Or it's not the latest set, I believe is their definition. There it is. So you can see it jumped 40. That's right. Now you might be thinking, oh, it was at 60, 90 before I opened another pack with editing. Trust me, it was 40. Go back and look, it was 40. So 100% of the time, unless I naturally pulled a mythic, but not now, I would open a Zendikar Rising pack and I would get 20 gems. So 1,000 coins to 20 gems, not a great ratio, but think about that as I open the rest of these. Hey, good card. We ended up getting 40 gems for only 1,300 coins. Now you do the math on that, that's a little more interesting, isn't it? Now you can't like run an infinite loop and come out ahead, but if you needed just a couple more gems for a mastery pass, and I have in the past, that's why I remembered that one of the sets I maxed out and I legitimately forgot which one it is, and there was so many to check, I just gave up and just ran a draft and crossed my fingers, and it ended up working out luckily, because I sure as hell ain't gonna give them money to get, 40 more gems or whatever. I just waited for the Mastery Pass. It doesn't matter when you buy it, obviously, unless you really want the Draft Pass. So yeah, I mean, I ended up getting out of one of the alchemy packs, because you can see it's all alchemy. It's all A23 crap that I'm not going to play with in any format. I don't play Historic anymore because they ruined it with, well, everything, but also with alchemy and the anthologies. But you will get pack progress, and you will occasionally get a wild card. So like those are from sets, okay, cool, that I could care about. But the commons and the uncommons and the rares, I believe, are always from an alchemy set. So these packs are completely and utterly worthless, except for the wild cards and the very, very, very slight progress you get, and a little bit of vault progress. I think in this whole process I picked up like 15% vault progress, which is cool. And that's the other thing is I for that set, because I think it was right post rotation 2 or 3 rotations ago or whatever, I ended up using wild cards to redeem every single 8150, hello still, every single common, but not uncommon. I got the uncommons naturally. So now if I were to go back around and just max those out, I should be good. And yes, I did click on that. They have a cringe new channel. Just go look at it for yourself. It's unreal. I think it's like MTG_arena or something. It's really something. Cringe pros with no personality, pretending that they're a streamer and making boring 40-minute content that I can't believe anybody watches. With a monstrous amount of thumbs down because, as it turns out, the entire community still mad. So it's just a fun little experiment to see what happens when you fully max out a set, now that they'll let you track which ones are maxed out. I think that's fantastic. So if you learned something, found it interesting, or you're checking your messages right now in Arena, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And like I said, I will be streaming very shortly today.